Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make paper roses. For this you'll need paper, scissors, pencils handy, scrap paper's good, and hot glue. A toothpick or a paintbrush, anything narrow and round will be helpful for curling your petals. Wire for stems is good too, or even a skewer, thin sticks you find outside. A glue stick or liquid glue is good to limit how much hot glue you have to work with. Floral tape is handy, totally not necessary. Green paper would work too, or you can just completely skip that part. For paper, I use books, comics, even an outdated map. Just things that I can't fix anymore or can't use anymore. First, you're going to cut 3 pieces of paper into 4-inch squares. You fold them in half diagonally. I stack them to get all of that first fold at the same time. Then you're going to fold them in half again. And each one again. So you will end up with 3 little folded wedge shapes. Next, make a petal template. To do that, I've lightly traced the wedge so I know it's the right shape. And then I make a petal shape. So you want a curved top, and you want a place on the sides where it'll still connect all together. And then you want to nip off the very bottom. Once you've got your shape, trace it onto each of the wedges. And cut them out. So now you've got 3 vaguely flower-shaped things. Next, we're going to cut these up a little bit. Of one of them, you're going to cut a single petal out. So you end up with a single petal wedge, and then a mostly full circle with 7. The next one, you're going to cut 2 out. So you have 2 and 6. And the next one, you guessed, we're going to cut 3 out. So you have 3 and 5. So you should have 6 sets of petals. Next, start gluing them together. For the 3 larger sets, we're going to make into kind of a cone shape. So you choose one petal, put some glue on it, and put the other one over it. This is where you can decide if there's one side you like better than another. You can flip it over. So glue these together. And the 5-petal wedge becomes a 4-petal cone. Now they need a little bit of shaping. So take your narrow tool, whatever you use. So I'm using a paintbrush. Not as fine as a toothpick, but much easier to hold on to. You're going to gently curl the edge of each petal around it. Now, working with the 3 petal sets is a little bit fidgetier. We're going to shape them first and then use the hot glue to attach them together. So the 3 petal set, we're going to do the same way. Roll lightly around like that. So you can see the corners are curled over. but it's not attached just yet. Now we're going to change things up. With the 2-petal piece, instead of doing a single roll at the top, do a small roll on either side. It'll kind of give us an angle that'll give us a bud shape. So you've rolled either side, so now it's come to a little bit of a point. Now the single one's going to be the center. So roll the whole thing most of the way around, just leaving that little bit knot. And then this part, try to roll the other direction. To assemble your rose, first thing you want to do is put a very small bead, if you can, of glue right on the edge of that single petal and curl it together. Same idea for the 2 petals. Put on one edge and try to curl those 2 together. If you have something like a not very sharp pencil to put in the middle, that can help too. Might work a little bit better than your fingers. Same for the 3rd. Glue on the edge and curl together a little bit. Now go back to your single petal, put a little more glue along the bottom. Kind of make a little loop around the bottom of it. Just put it in the center of the 2 petals. And do a loop around the bottom of the 2. And stack it into the 3. To continue, just keep adding that ring of hot glue around the bottom and putting in the next largest set of petals. Try to stagger the petals a little bit so they don't overlap exactly. Once you've got that last row of petals, it helps to glue just a little bit of extra hot glue around the hole in the center to make sure all the layers are stuck together. Once you're done, I suggest leaving it upside down just to harden for a little while. If you look, your rose probably has a little bit of a hole in the center. If you have a small hole and you're using wire, you can fold the very end of the wire to make a tiny hook. So slide the wire in from the top and pull it through. You can kind of feel when the hook gets more contact. So do that, and then put a teeny bit more hot glue right where the flower meets the wire. You can even tug the wire just a little bit to make sure it's connected really well. If you're using a skewer or you don't have a hole, just put in some hot glue and then slide it in from the bottom right to the base of the flower. If you want, you can see it's a little messy in the bottom. It's not too bad. But if you've got floral tape or green crepe paper, anything mostly paper with a little bit of give, you can make what they call sepals. Those things that cover a bud to cover up your mess at the bottom. So since I have floral tape, I'm going to use that. What I do is I fold a stack about an inch, inch and a half, and I just keep folding it and cut out a long teardrop shape. So I'll have these, they might stick together a little bit, just peel them apart. Now we'll use those to cover the bottom part. So run a little bit of glue from where your stem attaches down to the side of the rose, about 3/4 of an inch, and then carefully press your little greenery against it. And you just keep doing this until you've gone all the way around the base. You can see glue is hidden. You turn this way, you have a rose.